Oh, wow. I did real good right there. You can tell that was a pro gamer move. I did real good. That's called the old slip and slide. It's where you wreck so you lose your place. Let's go, Barry. Go. Start it. We're on fire. We are on fire.
Hey, you want some ice cream?
I'm a lizard boy. I'm a lot lizard again. Welcome, Hoarders. They're going to be playing some more Gran Turismo Sport. This episode, we were supposed to be continuing on with the, I think it's the Nostalgia Cup. If this ever loads, right here, the Nostalgic 1979 Cup, which is vehicles from 1979 or earlier, but they have to be race cars. The issue with this, the reason we're not doing this episode or possibly the next couple episodes is because I own one of these cars already, if I could select it. And it's the worst of all of them. I've been earning money for a little while, and I figured I could do an episode, just jump ahead of where we're supposed to be, because I want to get the 64 Daytona. And we cannot afford that right now. That's $15 million. We're at 7.5 right now, basically. I was doing, let me show you the race in case anyone else is wanting to do it. If you go ahead and buy the Red Bull, the 2014, the standard one, not the junior, you need the regular one. That's the only one that will work for this. It's the only one eligible to do any of these races, but I've been doing the last one, race number 5. It's about 9-10 minutes to do the full race, and you get $230,000, so I've been grinding that a little bit. But I believe that the Red Bull race car costs like $3 million to get the car, so I have to still earn back up to $9 million, and then I can start getting like profit off of my investment in the car. But I figured if I do some of these races beforehand, then we will be farther ahead. That way I can do like the earlier races, because I'm not going to grind the first 4 races. I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 races this episode. But next episode I'll do the other 2 or 3. So far I'm really liking this car. I haven't done many different races with it. Kinda sounds like a fly. Oh, and this is the racetrack design for the car, and I'm gonna drive like shit. I just know it, because I don't like these cars. I don't like driving cars that are like obsessively fast. And of course I've been on here for 2 minutes now and getting a phone call. Okay, we're starting to pass some people. I did some jank shit. That's usually the only way for me to pass people. I will say the last race, the 5th one that I was doing, like to grind to get money, that one you can do some really jank, cheaty stuff, but I'm gonna try not to do that in the actual racing like video like I'm doing right now. How I'm doing terrible with it. What I'd like is to do it more legitly than I've been doing it. But I've pretty much been doing it like, damn, if I lose this race, I wasted 10 minutes trying to get 230,000. So I'm like, I haven't lost it yet once. I've won every single time I've done that race, so I'm kind of hopeful about these races. I know it can be difficult to catch up to other cars and stay with other cars. That's the only issue on here, is passing them, because it's also set up for like an automatic configuration of your transmission and your top speed and stuff to match what the other cars have. I have my car maxed out, but they have it like retarded down a little bit, so I can't quite go like way over the fucking limits of what it can do. Come on, Betty. Come on. This one's 10 laps. I mean, I think we're doing good because we're in 7th place right now. On the other one, on the 2nd lap, I was in 7th place, and this is a lot more laps, and we're only on 3rd. So I think this is not going to be too difficult. Especially with 6 seconds. Like, a 6-second lead is not that much. Especially for, like, a regular car. On here, it's a little bit more. But you can catch up. Like, get rid of that difference pretty quickly. You put the boom boom into my heart. Now 5, we're only 4 seconds ahead from first place. So we got rid of 2 seconds on 1 lap. That's not bad at all. Up on to lap 7 now. The only person left ahead of us is this guy right up here. Less than a second and a half behind him. Okay, now less than a second, so this shouldn't be difficult. All I have to do is play defensively after I get ahead of him. I think that's going to be my biggest thing I'm going to have to worry about here. I have been driving a little bit better now. Now that I know more of the track, how hard to hit the brakes, how much later you can hit the brakes than what they want you to. I've still been doing some jank things, but that's okay. We'll just cut them out. I'm kidding. You guys know that I'm a shitty driver on here with a controller, but I'm still... I don't know. I feel like I do decent with the controller, just not when I'm talking. If I'm focused, I do pretty good. Now we're in the front. That only took 1 lap to get ahead of him. Now we just have to see if we can expand the distance between him. Okay, we're coming up on our last lap now. I keep gaining and losing distance, just depending on what turns and what's going on. Some of these turns I'm doing really good, some I'm not doing great on. And that car directly behind me was not the one that has been behind me. This one just recently pulled up and started getting closer. And I'm going to kill him. I'm going to stab him right in the taint. Of course he'd catch up on the last lap and then get ahead of me. But that means I can also draft off of him and go ahead of him like last second. If I can draft off of him at all. Because he's fucking booking it. I don't know where he all of a sudden gained all this extra power from that he didn't have before. Oh, that is so annoying, dude. I was ahead of him the entire race. And then just all of a sudden he wants to go, I had some horsepower saved up that I saved for the last lap. Okay, we did a little bit of jank stuff to get up into first. But hey, we're here. And there's no way he's going to pass me, even though I definitely didn't wreck him. Okay, this is bringing me back to the, what was it, the Ford Raptor races, where, or no, not the Ford Raptor one, there was some type of, I think it was like the red, white, and blue, something like that. It was like a patriotic race, and there was always this Ford GT that just, if it came close to you, he was going to wreck you. And that's just what that whole race reminded me of for some reason, but... now, let's move on to the second race. Okay. Hopefully this one's going to be a little easier. This one has some more sharper turns than the other one, though. Like, our first turn's like fucking 90 degrees. Oh. This one up here. I don't know if I'm going to win this the first try. I know that the last race in the whole thing isn't that difficult, but I haven't even tried any of these other ones. But so far, that first one, I was doing good on that first one. Oh, wow. I did real good right there. You can tell that was a pro gamer move. I did real good. That's called the old slip and slide. It's where you wreck so you lose your place. It's very helpful if you want to win and last. Not many people know that trick, though. And that is the slip and slide V2. That's where you overtake someone. Wow, this is already terrible. I don't know this track much. Like, I know I've raced on it before, but it's not what it seems when you're driving these cars. These cars make it seem like you can just take any turn you want. Usually it helps when I see other people directly in front of me. I can usually gauge how fast they're trying to take a turn, so then I can take that turn just as fast and not be stupid. But as you can tell, that hasn't worked. Yes, we finally won the stupid race. That was a genuinely tough one. I'm not sure if I want to do the third race tonight or not. Let me see how many laps it is. Ooh, that took way too many tries. I lost it once, but then I kept restarting whenever I wrecked on like the first or second lap. Race 3 is 8. Okay, so we did a 10 and a 5. So that's 8, 10, and 3. I will probably just do these 3 in the next video, because technically I'm only doing 2 again that I don't know. And then the last one, I know I can beat that one. That one's a lot easier than the first 2 that I've done so far. But that is going to be it for this episode then. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, check out one of my previous, next, and related videos, and don't forget to check out my social medias in the description down below.